Oh no. Hold on, let me remove you from this holder and see what's going on. Welcome to NOmadness Creations. Okay. I have to go get the other mount. Hold on. Did it break? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I fixed it. Honestly. Hi, everybody. I think I fixed it. Oh, my God. Hi, everybody. You're still cockeyed. I think I have to go get the other holder. I think we done broke this one. Hi, everybody. Hold on. Do 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 do. These look the little white ones. I mean, I'm actually shocked they lasted as long as they did. I really am. They're really useless. There. Hold on. You were watching my last live on my other channel. All right. Oh my God. Dude, I still have car lag. I'm dragging today. And it's fine. It happens to me every time I travel. And I spend way too much time in a car or on a plane. I get that little vertigo. Okay. But I'm still plugging along. I have to go get a case of water. I didn't do that last night. I washed my hair, let it air dry. So it's a bit wild. I didn't want to blow dry it. So here we are. Hanging out. Ugh. We're hanging out. The Weather Channel announced on their social media that we will not lose gravity today. I know, I was being funny. I was just being funny. We shall see. Right? We shall see. Okay, out of my way, microphone. I need a bigger desk. This desk is so pathetic. It's one of those days. One of those days. So, what else is going on? Can you imagine, though? Listen, I'll be standing in there. And then everybody was like, 9:30 a.m., 2:33 p.m. Like, all their times are off. I'm just going to hold on to this chair. Hit the ceiling, come back down, call it a day. Or I'll be in the kitchen where the ceiling's low. Where the ceiling is low. You're at work? All right. I'm just chilling. All I can do is chill today. I don't feel like doing a damn thing. I feel like just decompressing for the day. Because you got to think, I've done 4 live streams since I've been back to get caught up on my other channel. I also Had to unpack, do all my laundry, like all the things. Hold on, I'm trying to find something. Oh my gosh. So stupid. All right. So stupid. Okay. There. I had some stuff I had to take care of. All right, now I'm done. 47 people up in here. Done. I was waiting for you to get home, Havasu, Mom. You didn't make it because the weather turned bad? Oh, well, I'm glad you went back home. After the vacation blues, it's more of too much traveling and running around and having to always be on time for this, that, and the other thing. And then you come home and then it's like, so I got home Sunday night. Monday, I had to run a bunch of errands. I had to return the old modem for the internet. I had all this stuff I had to get done, grocery shop, you name it. And then I was doing live streams Monday, Tuesday, and then today, it just all caught up with me. And that's okay. I don't mind just chilling all day. I really don't. I'm not like tired or sleepy. I just feel physically exhausted. That's happened to me before. Like I would fly somewhere and do a 4-day trip and you're like always, gotta check into the hotel, gotta go get a rental car, la 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 la. And then by the time you get home, like I'm down. Usually I'll take a whole day and just go down. Today's the day. I don't know what the fuck that was. Something stupid. Whatever. Something fell. So that's where I'm at. And it's overcast and crappy out, so that's good. Yeah, I believe it, Havasu Mom. I believe it. And sometimes you can like set up your destination and it'll tell you on a certain app if the weather's turning bad, you'll get all these alerts. Or if the traffic's backed up. I don't know which one it is. It might be Waze. W-A-Z. You did? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to put it on live chat. Okay. There we go. So, other than that, I've just been, I was vacuuming and cleaning all the floors this morning. Then I was like, I'm done. Hi, c'est la vie. And I don't usually, like, rest for a whole day. But I know when I should. Today's one of those days. The storms pop up, disappear. Yeah, there's a lot going on out there. It's crazy. There's a lot going on below me in Illinois and Ohio. It's going to be wild. But thank God it's not going to creep up to us. Even though it's just, out. So, Gravity Day. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to name it. If you're all afraid, then have a plan. You got about 2.5 hours. That would be so wild. They say it was a leaked, thing from NASA called the Project Anchor. You're waiting for some excitement, exactly. You guys got a bad drought? Wow. Not us. It's been pretty steady. I was going to go measure that eggplant, see if it's 6 inches long. If it is, I got to pluck it. It's pretty big. I just don't want it to go bad. I'll cut like all 4 sides into nice deep slices and then roast it in the oven. I bet I could do it in the air fryer too. I could find a recipe. Make my husband some eggplant. Roasted eggplant with his steak tonight. I don't know. I'm going to sit back, so I'm going to bring you forward. There. It's better to harvest a little underripe than overripe. That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to go get it and show it to you? I'll go pluck it. I'll take my tape measure. I got a little tape measure. Yes, okay. Hi, Kalila. How are you? Man, I'm going to have the allergies today. It is so yucky out. I washed it. It's got that perfect, firm, but a little movement to it. Should I let it ripen more? Look at it. Hi. Hello, eggplant. It's cute, right? I have a lot of tomatoes growing. A lot. It's good to use now? All right. Hi, HD. Measuring my eggplant. Yeah, I did. It's 5 inches. Like actual, not in man math. You're harvesting, not plucking. Whatever. Potato, potato. I plucked it to harvest it. There we go. So I got 40 kids cups sent. I have 20 more to do. So I'm going to order some more kids cups. And then I'll get those done. So we'll play around with that next week. We'll start working on them and we'll hang out while I make them. Huh. Because I want to get back into crafting. Yeah. House cleaning. Yeah. I'd rather craft. Even though I keep my house clean, let's be honest. Even the craft room is clean. Ugh. Yeah, I cleaned all of that. So, what else, people? Anyone? Anyone? I gotta go get some more water. It's to here. I think the ice is to there. I think the water level is even lower. Yeah, this was a success. It was. Right, Havasima? Bueller. I feel like it's gonna storm. God, I'm not in the mood for that. I hate when I travel out and then it starts storming. Like Havasima did. I'm gonna see if it's gonna roll up here. We have a heat wave coming. It's below us. It's all down in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Just below me, like 45 minutes. Wow. Dang. It's all below me. That's the storms. The yellow is severe. What, I get a milestone? Thank you, Mrs. Not Behaving, for being a member of the Cheap Ass Cup Club. Thank you. Did you just join? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, that was so kind. Yay. We'll definitely be doing some other crafts. I haven't figured out what yet. I'm sure everybody's got enough cups. I don't know. But I got a lot of graphics. A lot. I have to figure out something. Maybe a different style of cup. I don't know. I really don't. Thank you, Mrs. Not Behaving. I appreciate you. I've crocheted. I can't work the crochet needles. It's maybe because my fingers are not real long. I don't know, but I've tried over and over. The eggplant matches my lipstick. It's purple. I mean, it coordinates. I'll make hubby roasted eggplant. I want one with the ones I sent you. Which ones are those? Which ones are those? People lose cups like socks. Give it time. That's true. Yeah. And they get, like, this one's old. It's old. I mean, the paint's all chipping off. This bulb I got a long time ago. So I do like to replace those. And the seal on it, and we're talking years. And the seal from when I was in Florida, 8 years. And the seal is it's not as good as it used to be. The crazy grandma or the chubby, lazy girl on the treadmill with the phone. Yeah, I'll have to find those. Can't remember where I put those. I have a box missing. I don't know what happened. I was searching for it a little while ago. Holiday time, yeah. Oh yeah, people could do gifts. I actually prefer the not powder coated, but the shiny, because the graphics last forever. But I might get in an inventory of the really nice shiny cups, for people want to get them for Christmas gifts for people. I might do that. We got time. Maybe I'll get a little inventory in. Mr. No Madness need a drinking vessel and take one. Well, I made him the Detroit Lion one that he likes to drink his coffee in, because his coffee stays hot forever. But no, he don't wander around with a Bubba cup or 30 ounce. No, he doesn't. But he does like to carry around his coffee cup. Men like the coffee cups. And we can amp up our NFL graphics. And whatever. It's nice to take a break from the cups. It really is. But Christmas is coming. I have some ideas for my Etsy store. I don't know why I bust my hump for $5 a piece profit. Except for my face cream. That's the only thing after 8 years I make a profit on. Yeah, football season's gonna start. So, I'm in no hurry though. It was fun while it lasted, but everybody owns a cup. I haven't really sat around and thought about any more things. Because all those makeup brush holders, that was a waste of money. those were a waste of money. I can't even remember, but I think I tossed them all. I think I did. Or donated them. I might have donated them to Goodwill. I brought a bunch of stuff to Goodwill. Hi, Whiskey. Yeah, I mean, well, and plus I've got all the supplies. And, I mean, a ton of supplies. That's why it'd be wise to just keep putting graphics on cups and getting all the kids' cups done so I can get rid of all this glitter. Window catchers would take a lot of time. And that's something you can do on your own, right? Unless you're getting into like stained glass with the etching in metal, and each one would take forever. Too tedious. I'll think of something. Because we like craft time. Holy moly. Last night, yeah, Foodie and her nonsensical desk sets. No, I don't eat sugary stuff like that. I did have a little small gelato. It was really good. From the Carlotta Gelata. Oof. Gelato. It was good. Everything was really expensive in Canada. Like, insane. I can go out to eat at a restaurant for 20, 25 bucks here, and it was 45 to 50 in Canada. Foodie is wanting all of her Western luxuries in Syria. Of course she is. She's the ATM. She's the celebrity. So weird. But we expected that out of her because he's begging her to come. And she said, well, not unless I'm in my own place. I have air conditioning, around the clock electricity, internet. Hi, Aleda. Yeah. The conversion rate is better, yes, going to Canada. But still that percentage doesn't, like, let's say it's 30%, right? So you get $6 for 20. I can go downstairs, it'll be better. Hold on. No, it's not. It's my internet has like I don't know, something going on outside. Give me my, yeah, I'm back. Hold on. Let's go downstairs. This room doesn't give you much for internet. Hold on. I'm juggling a bunch of stuff. Let me put this in my back pocket. This in my other back pocket. Hold this. Hold this. Good times. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. You shot me down. Bang, bang. We're going to go down here. Because there's like, I don't know. There's an interruption going on. Be careful. What? It's an everyday thing for me. Be careful. You can see Mr. Goose. There he is in all his little glory. Because he's the king of the couch. He is. He's like a house cat. Alright. I gotta plug this in. Always some bullshit. Always. Oh my gosh. How did we manage to do this? Hold on. Oh my god. There. There we go. Put it over here. This over here. Put this, plug that back in. Nobody needs that nonsense. Okay. I gotta plug this in. You guys are really testing me today. Okay. Ouch. Can I rest now? Goodness sake. Hi. He is so unbothered, always. He loves his little comfortable life. Okay. The internet should be way better. It's sometimes up in that room. At night, it's fine. But sometimes, like during the day, in that room only, that's what happens. I should get a Wi-Fi extender for that room. I can easily order one. It's no big deal. But I don't have problems when I do my lives through StreamYards and my iMac. It's just my phone. It's weird. And it could even be the phone. Because I never have a problem on my Mac. Ever. And I tried to set up on my Mac, and StreamYards wouldn't connect to this channel. I tried 3 times. oops, something went wrong. I'm like, I'm out. I got the attention span of a gnat. You guys all fired up that Foodie's gonna put BG through all that bullshit? We're not talking like flying from Canada to Florida. We're talking all the way to the Middle East. So first of all, the cat has to endure hours in a crate under the seat with all the sounds of a plane, right? And not only that, she's got to have a 16-hour layover in a hotel room with a cat, then back on a flight, then into a climate that the cat's not used to, and she don't even know if it's going to be stressful for her, let alone the cat. That's just selfish. I would leave the cat behind at Squeaky's or her sister's, because Squeaky said she would watch the cat, and then go over there and check it all out and see if it's conducive for that cat. I can't even fathom the ordeal that cat's gonna go through either. I'm very upset about it. I know she's not my cat, but I still care. Exactly. It's because we can empathize with... We're fine. We're back. I have full bars from my internet. Full. So there you go. Full bars. We all have pure souls and hearts. Yeah, for animals and kids. Grown-ups, not so much. I try. But I also can sense darkness and evil. And I don't have to bend a knee and pretend like they have power. Ever. Yeah, and some people, right. I can always sense a good heart. Hi, Carefree. And Carefree has given a lot of support to Foodie just to get shit on. And there are a lot of people out there that, you know, they think deep down this person has a good soul and they're just displaying bad behavior because they're hurt or they're angry or they went through trauma. So, you know what I'm saying? And you can see below, some people feel like they can see below the layers, and so they want to help because they have the means and the heart to do it. And then you find out, because I do believe that all people are good until they show me they're not. And sometimes it takes a few rounds, right? Like sometimes, remember what God says. Please remember, I'm going to show you who this person is. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you again. Because people that believe that everybody's good deep down inside, they just are struggling or they're hurting, we can look past bad behavior. But when somebody shows you a second time, a third time, a fourth time, a fifth time, at some point, you just got to let them walk their own path. You can't help. They're on a journey where they're going to have to learn something. So we know at that point, let's just step away. Yeah, and Carefree gave with her heart. Carefree wasn't one of the, I'm doing this to piss off the reaction channels. She genuinely wanted to see Foodie rent a car, go out there, be happy. You've learned that too, Tammy? Yeah. And a lot of people have done that. I remember when I first started watching Foodie, she didn't act the way she acts now. She's gotten darker. She's absolutely welcoming the darkness now. So let her. I'm not gonna give to that. Okay, gal, I'm live right now. Foodie's so ungrateful. I think she's always been. But she didn't start acting like this till she got with Salah. Yeah. I don't know who that other person is. Fupacabra? I don't know who that is. I don't watch her chat. I used to. I liked when her chat would fight with each other, but they're just in there trying to rile her up now. They deserve each other. Her and Sly, yeah. He's going to get her into a very dark space. Yeah, she started turning dark with He Who Shall Not Be Named, but it definitely is way more sinister now. No, the cat doesn't deserve any of this. She always involves animals and children. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, that's her nickname. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Did my husband put out the garbage? I think so. I never watched her directly. I watched Chicken Pickle first and then just all the different reaction channels. I didn't even know about reaction channels. Actually, when I first started watching her, it was like 10 years ago. And it was just here and there. They would recommend a video and I'd just watch it real quick. But I did know that Yaba was reacting to her because she left the drama community and started doing the Foodie Beauty reactions. So then I started watching Yaba. Oh. Yeah, Foodie's trying to like make this relationship with Sasa, and it makes me uncomfortable. Like saying you'll be your stepmom, she'll be her stepmom, and that she's got an eating problem like Foodie. Like that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of it. And yes, I think he will drag Sasa to Foodie's location here and there because he's all about money. I mean, he was going on and on, trying to get people to pay $350 for a slushy ice cream machine. That makes me uncomfortable. And he uses her channel to get money. I don't like that either. But I think the big spenders are like walking away. The ones that, yeah, we're back. It probably is the trolls now because I have full internet. I could see that. Oh. I know she's a moneymaker for them, Flotus. It's crazy. But channels like that, especially if you're going to be letting him on your channel and doing what he's doing, it's not going to last. Her channel's not going to last. Hi, HD. I couldn't imagine renting a car for someone who likes to drive under the... Well, and that's why Carefree didn't rent the car. She thought about it. She didn't know. She didn't have a clue that Foodie drives under the influence. I had to tell her. Do you think they will be questioning what business she has in Syria? I don't know. I don't know how it works there. Possibly, Whiskey. It's a chance she's willing to take. She's thinking westernized instead of family honor and respect and how important that is. So let her take her chances. I'm telling you. Let her. It's going to be her story, not ours. There's so many times she should have walked away from this relationship, and she didn't. Yeah, I don't know, Mrs. Not Behaving. I don't know. Glitter. Glitter on the table. Glitter follows me everywhere. Everywhere, and I just vacuumed. It does. It follows me. Oh, you've been studying it. All right. I do think there's going to come a point where he's going to get everything he's wanted, and then he'll be done. You know what I'm saying? I think that day's coming. I don't know how many years it's going to take, but she's a means to an end, and she doesn't fight it. What an easy mark. For real. That is so... It's such a world I've never tapped into. Do you think the CIA... I don't know if they're keeping an eye on her. They're going to be really interested in finding out she's going to Syria. And they watch her content. Trust me. So nobody has to tell them. Trust me when I say they watch her content. I'm just wondering what occurred in Canada that makes her want to run. Something happened, has to have happened. A lot of people are speculating that she didn't pay her rent, she's going to be sued. I don't know. Or even her monthly tax payment. I don't know. Well, I wish her mom would have done a conservatorship on her. Especially if there is a medical history of mental illness. When he said, me and Foodie will do a house tour, her face was priceless because he forgot to call her babe. Yeah, I seen that too. Could be taxes, yeah. That could be too, land designer. Yeah. Catch me if you can kind of shit. I don't know. Her family enabled her. They created her. They should do a conservatorship and save her life. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to put a stop to it. I think the family has tried to make her feel happy at home and connect back, bond with family. But I think the truth is, she, from the time she landed in Canada, she wanted to go back. That's what I think. Because she crashed out when he was ignoring her. Like, wow. Family is where you would feel the most connected, and she made sure she did a disconnect, even living an hour and a half away, right? She disconnected. She didn't want to hear what they had to say. That's true, oranges, yep. Everything's about control, and you're viewed as property. And that's the way she's been acting, like he's her property. And same with BG. She can't put herself in BG's action required. accept the updated... Okay, YouTube. I have to accept something or it becomes a whole thing. The new updated terms of service. You have to read them and accept them. I don't know. I haven't talked to Yorkie Mom in years. She's not even on YouTube anymore. For real. She's not. I got a whole list of people I haven't talked to in years. Anyway, she's not able to put herself in her cat's shoes because her cat is property, in my opinion. Poor cat. That's going to be traumatic on that cat. And what if the cat escapes and never comes back in Syria? Because she won't know where she's at. I mean, Julia was born in the Middle East, but BG was born in Canada. She is so afraid of how it'll make her look that she doesn't realize that that would actually make her look better by saving BG from going through all that. You think so, Rainstorm? I hope not. You got a watermelon. My husband did too, and he cut it all up. And it's a good watermelon. I think you might be right, love for art. And I think she convinced Salah that she was in trouble or something. She may have played that up for him. BG is sweet, yes. I'm scared for her too, to be honest. Tucker, hi. I'm worried about BG too. That's a hell of a toll on a human. Not, let alone a cat that's skittish. Yeah, there's certain markers on a watermelon to let you know it's good. Possibly, yeah. Well, you can't really reach out to people. Why? I don't reach out to people that, basically just disappear. Then I would look needy or desperate. Everything runs its course. Just like being in Michigan, it's run its course again. Life is all about changing, moving on, and new friends, you know. If BG gets out in Syria, it won't end well. No, it won't. Nope. Do you think Julia got out and hasn't come back? Because they have those wild packs of dogs. Even though cats are pretty fast. That was an old picture of Julia. That was when she first arrived in Syria. I know. Can you imagine she gets all the way there and then he's like, Julia got out. I don't think she'll be able to make that trip either, but I've been wrong before. You think Juice has been gone for a while? Oh. That's crazy. No, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Haven't decided where we're going to live. I don't look into the future like that. I just wait for doors to open. And that's how life works out the best. When you don't plan it while life's happening, you just are led in a certain way. I don't think BG is going with her. Hope not. I really hope not. That is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I would hope her sister would say something like, let me just keep an eye on her till you're settled and you come back for a visit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think Foodie, I don't know. I know. Yeah, you said that your book came. So did mine. I'm probably going to start that. Like, I have a couple weekend plans. I'll give you a date when I'm going to start Matthew. I started reading it, but before I do it on members only, I'll give you the date. But I was really bummed because I thought the last week of our Bible in a year was going to be the week before I went to Canada. And I was so bummed because I wanted to be with you guys. But I still made the video. I couldn't put it on Premiere because it was a members only. It was just a pain. And that bummed me out. You have your book too? Yay. We're going to be retiring. And we don't want to sit here in the winter with nothing to do, nothing around us to do. So I have a lot of family in Florida. And so we're probably going to go down there. And then we're going to spend our summers in Michigan. So we're going to basically go to Florida for the winters and then get out and come to Michigan for the summer. Yeah, well, I'm retired, but my husband's getting ready to retire. Snowbirds, yep. You got your book too, all right, Herrera. Yeah, I'm done with snow. I don't like being trapped inside. I can't stand it. And that's what it feels like. Feels like you're trapped. Now, he's going to be doing something different, something he enjoys more, and he's in charge of his time spent doing it. And yeah, he's already got a plan. Yeah, I know. Yep, carefree, yeah. In fact, we're going to rent an Airbnb for about probably a month so we can drive around. And yes, I'm into the small towns. Yes, I'm not into the big cities, and I'm definitely into the small towns. And I already know of 3 that I'm interested in. So we're going to drive around. It's going to be $99. Yay. I want to be in between family. So there's that. But I probably will do like post office, and I'll probably do like car. I'll do car, or like travel vlogs while all around Florida on this channel. And then my other channel, I'll probably do a green screen for a while. Probably what I'll do. Till I'm all settled, acclimated, and alert anybody important that I have a YouTube channel and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Why are we moving? This has been a long-term plan. Actually, we were supposed to go back to Florida in 2019. And then, you know what happened. We were supposed to go back. Still trying to figure out how they did this. Because I would love to make these. The water drop necklaces. I got so many compliments on this. Because when it lays on your skin, it just looks like water droplets in the light. And I want, because, okay, I was looking for these kind of clear beads. But what they did was, they didn't string it through it, or you would see the string inside it. It's not like that. So I'm trying to figure this out because I'd like to make some. It kind of looks like they used some very, like, they did a tiny knot and then they glued it to it. But with my luck, I'd get 100 emails. Mine broke. Mine broke. So I don't make any crafts that have the capability of breaking. Or I would just go under. Work smarter, not harder. I don't even know how to make them. I've got no clue. I've been staring at it. I need a freaking magnifying glass. I have no clue, but that's what it looks like. Because it doesn't go through the water droplet. You would see the string go through. And if you've ever looked at a clear bead, which these are different, you would see they drilled the hole through it. I'm going to find it somewhere. Anyway, I love it. Thank you, Carefree. Yeah, I'm still like, today I'm going to chill. Yeah, I'll look it up, Diana, for sure. It's already 1 o'clock. What time are we going to have no gravity? 2:33? Because I don't want to be in my car and end up on the moon. I'm going to go in the kitchen where the ceiling's lower. This would be brutal. We're talking like 14 feet here. Me and the couch. And Mr. Tiggs. But if I go in the kitchen, which was added on, I believe, the ceiling's way lower. So it'd be just like a, And we're having a total eclipse, too, tonight. Is it a total eclipse? It's some weird eclipse. And we're going to have meteor showers. We're supposed to be able to see the Milky Way. It's a whole freaking day. His eye is great. He has no more built-up pressure, and it's draining. I just Googled how to make... It's resin. That's what I was wondering. Drops of resin. But you got to think about how the perfect placement. How? I got to watch a video now. Yes, Mr. Tiggs is doing great. They drop it, what? On the street? The string? That's what I was wondering. Okay, so you get some fishing line, right? This is the non-stretchy. You lay this down on wax paper. You lay it on wax paper, and then you put your droplets, right? Small, and then they gradually get bigger, right? And then you hit it with the blue light. You're gonna go in your attic? That's kind of smart. I thought about laying on my bed, but then I realized my bed's not bolted down. And you're talking 7 seconds, right? So I'd be like, 1001, 1002. Now you're going up the whole time. So now I'm gonna be pressed to the ceiling with my bed, and we're all coming down together. But if I do it in the kitchen, my feet will only lift this far. Bathtub, you're still gonna slam back down. You're gonna slam back down. You gotta be willing to slam back down on your ass, or your head's gonna hit something. So I think the kitchen, hubby agreed. Just go in the kitchen and then put my arms up so I hold on to the ceiling. You can't tape a couch down or a bed. I just wouldn't be outside or in my car. Or in a boat. You put a reminder on your iPad months ago. I'll have my pillow on my head. My pillow's pretty thick. Has this ever happened before? No. I don't know. Somebody had said something, but I didn't pay attention. Because to me, I'm laughing about it, and we thought it would be fun to, on this day, to have a discussion about it. So then they crimped it into, okay, that makes sense. What about this side? I'd have to get all the pieces. You have to get the crimping connector. Okay. Can you see your damn cup floating around? Yeah, I won't have anything in the kitchen that's gonna go up and hit me in the head. Everything's under the cupboard, so it'll just hit the cupboard and come back down. Bye, Tucker. But yeah, this morning I woke up to the alert. Gravity day. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I was like, all right, let's see if any of my seekers remembered. Put the knives in the drawer. Yeah, facts. That's wild, but no. The flat earthers don't believe in gravity anyway. They believe it's the air temperature that separates everything. Those minus 40 degrees, you know, up there at 30,000 feet. And then the warmth on the earth creates this, just this pull. You got shopping to do? I don't know, 2:33 p.m. We're already past 9:33 a.m. So far, yeah, we know, Carefree. We still indulged for fun. So the time I heard was 2:33 p.m. So we got an hour and a half. But I do have some errands to run. You're under a severe thunderstorm? Yeah. See, they didn't do that great of a job because you can see the air bubbles, which means that they I could get them clearer than that. You can only see it, though, if you put it up to the light. I can get them clearer than that. I think I'll get the string, and I'll play around with it. But I think if you put them down on silicone, which I have a silicone mat, and then you just hit it with the blue light or the violet light, I think that they would come out better. Yeah, we can make a craft of it on this channel, making the water droplet necklaces. Ooh, and I'll even make bracelets. But I got to get the crimp chain so you can make it longer. And look at my hair stuck to it. And then I got to get the crimp clasp. I think that would be fun. We could even do colored ones because I can mix color in the resin. No, I got to do it straight out of the bottle to get the drops. Never mind. You'd buy one? Let me try to perfect this because these are perfect. And I think what they did was they put down little circles so that the sizes are perfect. See? That's the other thing. Oh, dried flowers, that'd be cool. Of course, you'd have to find them really tiny. Could do a mustard seed. I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna get some lunch and run some errands because I'm completely out of bottled water. And I'm gonna chill for the rest of this day. If anything occurs, no, I'm gonna relax today. I'm gonna relax today. I'm gonna make myself. I still have laundry to fold, put away, and get my house in order. Yeah, you guys have a great day too. You guys have a great day. And then we'll get back together next week probably, or maybe even Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And do some crafts. Maybe Saturday. We're just going to see. All right, guys. Bye. Love y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Don't let gravity get you down. That was a good one. Bye.